So there's this new NFT meta that, to be honest with you, I'm not really a huge fan of. And on this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works and why I don't think it's all that great of an idea. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the reveal meta. And the idea behind this is that there are certain NFTs that launch without any idea of actually what they are. Then they are revealed later on, and the floor price can interact depending on how that reveal goes. Now, there's an example of a project I wanted to show you guys here called Hate Beast that had, I think in my opinion, one of the worst reveals I've ever seen. And this is not my personal opinion, this is objective fact. The floor price went from around 7.5 to around 4.9, which is a tragic fall, especially for people who did buy near the top. So why did this happen, and how could someone avoid this in the future if they were trying not to lose money? Well, ultimately we have to look for the overall community reception to art like this. And I find that a lot of people, when talking about the Hape reveal, were talking about the fact that it looks bad and that there was, a lot of fake engagement supposedly on the tweets. It's hard to know 100%, but people are saying that some of the engagement wasn't quite as good as it looked, and that is why the floor price was driven so high beforehand. And again, you guys can see that when we look on the screen, this reveal, for whatever reason, did not generate the hype that it needed to sustain a higher floor price. The idea, of course, would be that as it is revealed, the floor goes higher. And unfortunately, that's not what happened here. And you guys can see in terms of activity, the floor price did take a steep fall, and it might be recovering now, but it did definitely take a very steep fall. And there are a lot here that are being sold for very, very cheap. People that just want to get rid of these things before they feel they head down even more. So this is just an example of something that, for whatever reason, did not satisfy people in the proper way. When we take a look at the Hape Twitter as well, we could look at the Hape Beast Twitter if we want to. Here is a look at their account, and what you guys can see is when people are tweeting about this, yeah, you're getting some good responses in there, but if I sat here for a while and really wanted to sort through this, you would find people here who are disappointed. Fix the hats, apparently there's a glitch with their hats and things like that. So again, there are a lot of supporters, but again, unfortunately, this did not bring enough hype to be able to bring their collection to where it really needs to be at a floor price of, say, 10 Ethereum. But before we go any further, guys, make sure to check out my Patreon down below in the description so you guys can see exactly what NFTs I am personally interested in buying and selling through my NFT alerts, altcoin alerts every time I buy or sell an altcoin, my exclusive NFT watch list. You can see exactly what NFTs I am looking at throughout the month, and so much more, including my private Discord community. Tons of goodies over there on the Patreon for only $10 a month. I think it's a steal. Link down below. And this has happened before. Now, when we talk about a project I am personally interested in, here's Hype Bears. They launched, they went up to like 1.4, and then they fell all the way down to like 0.7. So I'm sitting here having bought at 1.1 at a slight loss. And the reason I'm sitting at a slight loss is because there has not been a reveal for this project yet. And apparently they did some level of miscommunication in the fact that these bears don't actually move. So the bear that you are looking for in this GIF will, upon reveal, not be moving. It will just be a static image. And funny enough, something as simple as that has created a lot of sort of controversy on their Twitter and their social medias and whatnot. You could see, a tweet like this, and people are responding saying, "Hey, why is it not walking? Why is it a static image?" And then, of course, people are talking about it being a rug, yada, yada. So you do get a level of skepticism here when you have things that are not revealed yet. Now, here's an example of a reveal that I think personally went very well. So Metroverse sat at a floor of around 0.7, 0.8 before their reveal. And then we saw how their plots of land work, how they work in terms of passive income, making a certain percentage of Met token on your land based on its total score. All of that we learned right after they revealed, and that actually caused Metroverse to appreciate it, caused their price actually to surge all the way up to like an average price around 1.5, 2. So it slipped recently a little bit, but they definitely were performing quite well after reveal. And the answer to that is why? Well, it looks like they over-delivered. It looks like their art, their design, their level of passive income, all of that over-delivered from what people had expectations for. So when we look again, at their Twitter, they are constantly innovating and adding stuff to their page. It looks as if these guys have done the reveal right. And ideally, whether it's their new, Genesis or Blackout block here that they're advertising for March, I think these guys have an idea of what it takes to under-deliver on promises and over-deliver on results. So again, from all the examples that I showed you guys, Hate Prime obviously being an example of not a very good reveal, Hype Bears being something I'm still questioning and still wondering about, and Metroverse being an example of something I think is a good reveal. Definitely, I do hope that has, been helpful for you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed taking a look at what some good and bad examples were of reveals like this. Again, ultimately, I don't love this meta that much because I do really feel like that makes things kind of deceptive when you don't have a project that is even revealed yet, because someone could take just a simple GIF or blacked out image and use that to represent the supposed collection of 10,000, masterpiece works of art they have coming out that haven't actually been shown yet. So that's just my thoughts on that. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. My name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.